jam side's done. That's all 10 of his matches. Can't queue up again. He can hope and pray that he holds on to that 8th spot, but I promise you, 46 points will not be enough. You're going to need to get in the top 8 because again, this is your last shot to get to that New York City final.
Man, very tough spread here. We have to see, again, we're getting down to the wire here, guys. It's coming down to these final few moments. Now that we take a look at the replays, the standings, we want to take a moment to take a look at the social wall, because as you guys know, I love interacting with you guys on social media. We got some incredible things like this crazy Peely artwork from Zavira. Okay, Zavira, I said your name right. If I did not, I am so sorry. I can't wait to see Benji and Savage in the World Cup. It's going to be amazing. Watching the Fortnite World Cup, and it's going to be great. World Cup, thanks for the minigame while we waited.
To jak to wygląda na live, widać.
Zigamus Prime, are we on for rock, paper, scissors rematch today? You know we are.
Słabo, ale...
Fortnite fam, because we're going to break. Let's do one right now. All right, now it's going to be rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Very simple. Hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Tag me in it. Did I win? Did you win? Now don't forget, throughout the day I'll be on BTS. So you may want to watch because we're going to be playing more of this game. And I'm going to win. I'm probably going to win.
Ja dawno nie miałem live'a.
With that, guys, we're going to a 5-minute break. Don't go too far. When we get back, more Fortnite action after that.
Ale jesteś u babci czy u Szymałek? Nie, co to się zakończyło? Nie, za 5 minut. Jak to uczę, ale fajnie. Zapłonął live w pizzę. Pyk, pyk, pyk. Pyk, pyk. Ej chuj. O, to dobrze. Pyk, 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 pyk. A to jest mocno. Nie. Ty, co to jest? Observer director in order to try and cut the best show possible. So basically all of our observers are getting the best content during these games and I'm sort of the one who's deciding which one goes live on air. None of this is possible by myself. Aha, to jest to jak oni oglądają. Nie, nie pomogę. Bo orzech, jak ja dostaję po -5 za mecz, to wiesz, to dostajesz pewnie z -1. Jesteś na pewnie 5. albo na 3. dywizji. A nic nie ma. No niestety nie pomogę. No czyli dostajesz -3. A ja mam -5, więc wiesz. I też głównie przez tego White'a spadłem, bo on chciał spaść sobie i mówi, że o, będzie łatwiej, dawaj, spadamy. I żałuję, że tego Bambika słuchałem. Chociaż w sumie nie, jest lepszy od ciebie. O tym zapomniałem. Co? Jakiś chłop miał w tym 92 000. Nie, ja go muszę w tym przebić. No Jezu, to samo. Słabszy, dostań się do kwalifikacji, gościu. Jak tam na WC nie byłeś. Jesteś takim bambikiem. Ale fajne kawy. Ale fajne kawy.
Go meet up with Monique, the makeup artist, to see how she gets all this done.
No, ja też nie. Dalej niech minie ta minuta 30. Chcę tabelę zobaczyć.
Bo tepcie, że to mogę zobaczyć. A, to jest strzałka. O! Okej, to... Gościu, ja się nie cykam i z takim gównem jak ty. Jeszcze jesteś taką kupą. Tylko mi się nie chce na ciebie czasu wykorzystywać. Mam lepsze zajęcia. Na przykład do oglądania WC.
We have a post-show pinata.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the continued coverage of the Fortnite World Cup Open Online Qualifiers. We are in solos, week 9,
No
the
chłopie,
last chance to
są na pewno lepsze niż
qualify
1v1 z
for
tobą.
the biggest competitive gaming events ever, live from New York City, the World Cup
W
Finals.
sumie nie chcę się z
Cannot
tobą
wait for
zgadać.
the kickoff. The action today has been fantastic.
Masz bana
And
na
guess what? I've
600
got great
sekund.
news for
Nie no,
you. We
300,
have
no.
one of the most talented, handsome, well-spoken, loved
A nie, to na co jeszcze.
I've ever met in some way.
Ale... Jak on miał peli 92 000? O, to jest ten fajny typ w długich włosach. Jezus. To jest Jezus. O, to też jest fajne. Tam krzak se strzela do typa. Gdzie się ci pochowali? O, lupa. O, tu sejdzie chłop. On tu, tutaj idzie.
The only time I think I could get Jack to say anything positive about me is if I covered my body in chicken parmesan, but we do have games ready to go. We're going to knock Europe out of the park. Hopefully we got some shenanigans from them. It's been good games already so far today. This is the last week of solo qualifiers. The pressure is high. The tension
Duo teammate tego mocarza.
Because if you're not going to make it as a solo qualifier right now, you're not going to make it as a solo qualifier ever. This is it.
Dalej zabić zajeb Glonejada. Glonejad jest słaby. Masz go na S.
Everyone thought, oh yeah, he's going to qualify. Well, now we're here, week 9. Is he going to qualify? Currently sitting in the 3rd place, just behind Crew, and he pushes right on in and takes away everything from Hawkers. You can go queue back up, try and get your last matches in, as we have 25 minutes left in the region.
So, Mongrel has been seen as one of the top performers in Europe, if not the entire world, since the World Cup began. Is there, if you had to pick 3 things from his play style, Sundown, I know you watch so much competitive Fortnite, what would you say the 3 most important things that he does as a player? What are they?
The 3 most important things he done are, 1, when he looks to go aggressive, how he shoots first. Like, yes, we talk about how good he is at building, but that's because he puts himself in the position. When he goes to drop down and be aggressive, he's looking to hit his first shot and then trail it up right away. And because he's already aiming in those spots, he's more than likely to hit those headshots, hits the reactions. The second thing, when he decides to rotate, the timing at which he goes enables him to play more aggressive and to catch other people as they rotate. And then secondly, what he does after he gets an elim, he's always looking for another one. It's never pause, go do something else. It's immediately go find someone else, find the next target. Whether I need to cover myself from them or whether I need to go aggressive.
Love to see it. Appreciate your insight on that.
Nie mogę nic
Why we
patrzeć.
keep you around, plus the luscious locks of hair, obviously. Like a real-life Viking.
I hope so. I definitely think in a past life was a Viking somewhere, but now Wolfie's trying to be a Viking here and push right on over into the 1x1. Gonna opt against instead, just raid and pillage that elim away. Crinkle going down there as we now hit top 30. So top 30, Storm Circle 6. So incredibly tense zone and less than a minute till it comes to a close. Everyone's gonna have to rotate past Wolfie's right here as 2 more go down to get closer to the first place.
3 more before you hit that top 25. Rift to go, 2 launch pads, even a flintlock potentially as a mobility weapon here. Wolfie's sitting on honestly a pretty solid kit. We've seen the flintlock as one of the most used, versatile weapons.
Oh, and Tomek.
Right, I don't think there's been anything that's come close to it, to be quite honest with you. It serves so many purposes. We said before, I mean, on the cast, just to make sure that people understand, it really is, it's a very important loadout piece for players that know that they're going to be playing inside boxes versus others that potentially have to fall down from above, especially if they don't have a redeploy. They've got a weapon that can stop them if they have 2 builds and catch themselves on the low ground before they hit the bottom and take all that fall damage. Applying pressure from underneath right now. Wolfie's trying to drop in his opponent. Quick replace the floor. Wolfie's looks like it was be over there to the top left. Mongrel rotating the top right of your screen for just a moment. 2 more players need to go down before we hit the threshold. I'm thinking at some point we're going to see a Rift to go here from Wolfie's to reposition. Trying to bait out shots just like that. Slide on the rotation. Does not realize Wolfie's is hiding inside the box. Here we go. Pulls the Rift out and pops it.
Yep, and he makes sure he's on the backside of the circle, scouts everyone else. They're not letting anybody else on a free ref, and also just going to pop his parachute.
Ciekawe, czy jest jakiś Polak.
Boom, 25, so
Albo jeden.
the 3 points there. And now let's take a look at the rest of the lobby. Kingstar on the low ground has already double qualified. Stompy as well now on board.
Boom, chyba deda.
He gets taken out by Lord Rohat.
O, zabił Polak.
Monstrous. Did get the 3 points for the top 25, but not going to get any more. Mix and Stompy on the low ground. Nuji's Kaizen is about to go down as all of a sudden, and now we're into the top 15. That was Mongrel. I apologize for speaking there. Stompy goes down as well. So nice little spree from Wolfies all of a sudden. Up to 6 elims. You see Martaz also still in the lobby as we get closer to the top 10. Wolfie's continuing to take shots here, but not finding anything right now. Player next to him does own that wall, so just going to go 1 over.
Wolfie's an excellent example of timing the shot, timing the push. Doesn't have to move out too far ahead of the circle if he doesn't want to. You do get a little bit of that leeway. You have a chance to look back exactly as he's doing now and look for chances to take shots at players that are still on the move. Some shots from up above.
No, combat shotgun range. Pokazujesz,
very
effective. Bogiem.
Basically the perfect range to scope in, ADS, take those shots, see if he can get full damage on it. Shot from above, third-party opportunity at the fish down below. Is he going to pick it up? And he does indeed, up to 41. 3 players left. Wolfie's at 41.7 eliminations. A big game already. Launchpad's going to kind of be used as a jump shot around the corner. Wolfie's picks up another elim. Looking at 8 right now, and he's in a 1v1 all the way up top. The player dropping in. Spoiler. Look for any chance he can.
Wolfies, jesteś Bogiem.
25 builds, both players sitting on about the same amount of material, so it's going to go into a heads-up 1v1 here. Someone's going to drop in on the other. Wolfies might make a climb before too long. Does have the flintlock and the launch pad if he wanted to do it, but just baiting the timing on a shot might be the most important play right now.
One thing to note, though, spoiler, has the high ground, also has 5 bandages and the campfire. If it goes to a full close, which happens in 45 seconds, he will have the advantage. But I don't think we're going to get there. Wolfies goes up with the flintlock. You can see that in the bottom right-hand corner, gets the first shot. Now has the shield advantage, but loses the HP advantage as Spoiler puts himself back on the low ground. Spoiler in the top right.
Jedziesz z Bambikiem. Ten ma tylko jednego killa.
Slight elevation transfer is going to force Spoiler out. He goes out in the open. Wolfie 1, 2, 3.
Dobrze, Wolfies. 19 punktów mamy w tym
running
meczu.
out of builds, and Wolfie with a high ground retake from that flintlock, and he throws a tomato in the elegant.
O, jest już.
Because of the slight
Plusa.
to the shotgun drop rates compared to the last solo week, but players are opting and carrying it a lot later and using it not only as the mobility component, which we've seen a lot of, but a lot more aggressively.
Pokażcie mapę, czy jest jakiś sławny.
With it, and really enjoyed seeing the different types of utility. I know you were saying how it's probably one of the most versatile weapons. I'd argue probably second only to the heavy sniper in terms of that, just because the heavy sniper literally does everything at all points in times. But I mean, just with how good these guys are with the flint, like I can pick up a heavy sniper and get a couple elims, like that's fine. Most of the players can because it's 150 the body, but these guys make the flint knock looks just so good.
I feel like the heavy sniper is the #1 weapon for assisting other weapons and getting eliminations. Rocket into a heavy snipe, even a double heavy sniper pushing in, you know, take a wall, push in and shotgun. The flintlock has the movement mechanic on top of it, but it, like I said, it can't do things that a heavy sniper can do. You can't remove a wall with it on the spot. You can't chain it into other weapons. The flintlock, though, is you catch yourself with it. And both weapons, though, are crazy.
1A, 1B. How about that? There you go.
Exactly.
But yeah, I definitely do agree with you. The heavy sniper enabling others and giving you a long range component. But Airwalk's right there.
Top awareness. Just love to see it.
Disables Amzdalo and gets everything from it. But needs to circle back and try and get that chug and pop it like now if he wants the HP to get off of that.
50 and 83. Not too bad. Will still go down to a heavy snipe to the body. Got to look out for that. Looking for the quick angle change here. He might rotate out into the storm.
Ja oglądam to na PS-ie. Tutaj mam takie coś i patrz, tutaj jest WC, jak mi się ładuje. Mam sobie pizzę latającą i się strzelam. O, pyk, nie. Pyk. O, i mam meczek załadowany. O, pęta. No. I za to, że ci powiedziałem, to zostaw lajka. On zabił go, Jezu.
Up to 3 now, 32 points and a ton of builds.
Yeah, and he got the shadow bomb for it, which for this longer rotation is going to be huge.
Just the one, though.
Yes, the one. Just the one, and is going to pop it early. Also notice you can see that storm surge threshold on the right side. So what storm surge is, once you get into these later circles for circles 6 and 7, if there's more than 30 people left in the lobby, if you have been the passive player, storm surge will begin to punish you. You will start
że się na dzisiejsze nie dostałem, to w sumie przez wiele powodów. Błędy mama i tata. No to właśnie powiedziałem. Miałem 20 coś. Ale to przez to, że losowość, sama losowość. To wszystko przez to. Ja ze skrzynki dostaję białego, nowego SMG, a chłop, nie wiem, szczelbę tą szybką nową. I no to jeszcze wpłynęły FPS-y na playce i mama. Ale na jedne się dostałem, miałem 36 punktów. I wpadł hajsik 350 zł. Byłem w top, nie, w top 1500, no.
Number of players though, 25 heading into the 8th circle soon as advised. 1 elimination, 35 points. No movement here. Bandages for late game, but that's not going to pay off right now. That is going to pay off. Carrera goes down. Another one, the follow through finds Ghosts on the move. Looking for the third, the triple gets it. Exon down. 4 eliminations now for advised. Playing absolutely incredible.
Czemu nagle wszystko mi na mesiu piszą?
Oh, baby, a triple. Well done right.
O, kto jest? O, Wilku, Dynamite. Jego teammate. O, też Chicken. Skype jeszcze jest. Fog.
Skype picks up Yahtzee. Mick the Beast also in this lobby. Another player who we've seen constantly in the top 5, desperately trying to get a solo spot. Because again, this is the last week. Because Rolla does get ticked over by that storm change. Again, 60 seconds if you damage someone. Random coming through. And we're into the top 15 now. Airwalks on the mid tarp and looking for more targets.
Imagine a situation you get a tag on someone and 50 seconds later they get eliminated by the storm. You get that siphon at just the right moment. Could be so clutch. The timing could be so important on that.
11 players left, 10 now. Sky goes
down to the feed. Swaggy picks one off. 6 eliminations for Airwalks. Push through this wall, find a player on the rotation from behind. Back to back shots. Takeoffs, gets eliminated. Airwalks picks up another one.
He's doing so well at finding people on the edge of the storm, getting next to him, and then just dipping out for a second. But the one thing you notice, he never dips out into the storm for longer than enough to take more than 1 tick. It does take a second to go through, and Majestic actually just picked up a triple of his own because of those storm changes. 1 player he elim'd, 2 got ticked over from the storm. That should be the player potentially up on the high ground, but now we have our top 5. Airwalks, 2 builds left, is running with that campfire now, but is sitting on 7 elims. Advised all the way up on the high ground. Majestic is on the low ground with Mick the Beast. Airwalks in the bottom right-hand corner gets traded out by Mick the Beast. Zedek drops down in the shadow form. He's not jumping around, so the player doesn't know where he is. 80 to the body. Can he find it? Pushes through with the combat. Says, I don't need a pickaxe. I'll just take your wall anyway. Brilliantly done there, but now can he win the 1v1 from the low ground? Player is one box directly above him. He hears it. You see the fake ramps out. He goes up, edit off the side, takes the high ground, drops out.
Małina już. Zadek
it.
zwyciężył.
Literally waiting for the last
Okej, idę sobie numerzyć. O, jest kolejny. Siema. O, chłop ma chyba... Chłop ma fajny ping. A słaby jest. Jak on się dostał do finału. A, w sumie nie jest słaby.
You can see he wants to try and get the materials that are there. Trap does get broken on the other side by Marcotte.
No, hopie. Oglądam WC przez ostatnie 12 minut.
If you want to learn how to get good at competitive Fortnite, learn to fight from above. Blows the whistle, says it's time to go.
The whistle to signal the push. Honestly, oh, that's very funny. Push in there.
Oła,
gets 2 taps there. The shotgun follows through a 92 crit.
Nie wiem, jak on ma taki ping, jaki ma niku mi to.
Double back, pick up the rest of that wood, anything they can top.
No, dawno ciebie nie było, bo dawno nie było live'a. Też przez to. Pewnie. No, ja spadłem przez White'a na 250, więc... Bo White to... gówno. Tutaj nie ma żadnych sławnych. Idę sobie moją pizzę po nole, ficie. Pyk. 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 A. Pyk. Pyk. Pyk, 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 pyk. Dalej zdychaj. O nie. Jest. Okej. XCOM. Nie pytaj. Ona jest fajna. Nie najdę to. Daj. O, ale mam... Ale chłop ma lód. Sama MK i już ma samą MK. I on nie ma macu w ogóle. No już mu się duch kończy. Chłop ma samą MK, współczuję. I nie ma macu.
With that, and as you can see on the side, Dave getting another tag there. You see that threshold number also going up. Needs to be conscious. He left that edit open, but the player, because his back is to the storm, isn't going to have time to take shots towards him. So well played from Dave. Other player pushes it, and Tripburn from Singularity kind of caught a little bit there. Seemed like he was going for an aggro play.
I think potentially he expected Dave to not look back because the catch.
Ej.
Good grab there.
Czekaj, ja nie wiem, czy mnie słychać. A, słychać mnie, a ja głupi. O, Dave padł. Okej, jest jakiś sławny... Polaków nie ma, nie ma. Są boty. Znaczy no name, tak.
You've WGS Jag, the player from South Korea, playing over in Europe right now. This is the most ballers I've seen in the lobby in forever.
The most ballers I've seen in the game.
Ogólnie co tam czat powiedział?
Think we saw this many ballers in Europe
Jak
when they were
mierzycie?
at 300 health. Europe has an affinity or like a particular hatred towards ballers rolling around.
We've made comments in the past about how they always seem to be fans of taking shots at players that are in ballers on the move when they have an opportunity to. Maybe a follow through here, the back-to-back, can't quite find it. But yeah, look at how many are left out on the field. This is
Jesteś pewien, że chcesz właśnie zainwestowałem sobie w kolejnego skina dzisiaj. Tylko mnie przez godzinę nie było, więc będę słaby, ale spoko. Właśnie zmieniło się. Nie to. To. TQ jest nadal. Ja przez 3 dni byłem na wycieczce i takim byłem głównym, jak przyjechałem, a jeszcze na kolejny, w ten sam dzień było WC. I przez to też miałem te 28 punktów. Ale to wszystko przez tą losowość w tym meczu. No nie mam po 30 pingu. Ale wysoko. Ale wysoki ping. Ja chcę moje 15. Salty. Właśnie też czat od wakacji. Znowu będę miał live. I wbijam w wakacje te 1000 subów. Muszę. Jeden chłop. 2, 3, okej. Czyli przedszkole ze mną leci. Co? Fajnie się tobie bawisz. Jezu, nie chcę tej pompy. Przecież ona po 20 pije. No, spoko. Też na tym WC to pochwalę się, zwyciężyłem 350 zł. I też byłem u Dynamite Evila na lekcjach, znaczy chodzę na lekcje do Dynamite Evila. Nie wiem czy znasz. On jest jednym z najlepszych w Polsce. Jak i w sumie był najczęściej w top 100 na WC. I jest. I jego duo teammate jest chyba dzisiaj się zakwalifikuje do finału WC. Więc też pokczam. Na czym? Ja też mam na tym konto, bo z moimi kolegami nawet założyliśmy klan na tej wycieczce szkolnej. Wbiłem 350 puszek w jeden dzień. Nie. No. No okej, już. Okej. No spoko. Okej. Przekończę za chwilę. A to ile ty masz puszek? Pewnie z 2000. Albo i więcej. Ej, chłop mi zniknął. Te oni mają kewa, znaczy jeden. Ten bez kewa zabił tamtego, czyli już ma kewa. Wszystko jest calculated. Typie. Jezu. Ja mam 350 w jeden dzień. Nie no, w sumie dokończyłbym sobie ten mecz, ale... siła wyższa. Zakład, że dostanie? No, ja kiedyś w jeden dzień wbiłem 550. A to wtedy tam no lefiłem cały dzień. I też to było na początku jego. Jak on jeszcze nie był sławny. O, nie patrzyłem gdzie wezmę. Też już jestem o wiele kiedyś, jak dawno ciebie nie było, jestem już o wiele mega lepszy niż kiedyś. I mowa... O, chłop tam jest. I w budowaniu. Czekaj, muszę jedną rzecz zobaczyć. O. A miłoki swędzi. A, kolejny. Nie kłamie. O. Czekaj, co to wypadło. No. To ja nie chcę się jeszcze bić. Co z tego, że na tylu punktach każdy się dojeżdża, ale... No nie chcę się bić. Fajnie mi się buduje. On był bambolem, mnie głupi. Nie, bo ja muszę kończyć. Ja już ustawię live'a na niepublicznego, bo potem się nie będzie chciało. Publiczny, niepubliczny. Tak, ja jadę, już idę. Okej, dzięki czat, że byliście. Cześć, cześć.